Alright, I'm back. I literally took like 2 minutes, and now I have a stopwatch, which I've just started. So we're gonna play a new game after Yuri is also removed from the picture, and I'm worried. Our game crashed. I don't know. It's an ordinary school day, like any other mornings are usually worse, surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself that it's about time I met some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Percival? Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. So that happened the last time, so I was expecting it. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and shit. But I'd rather spend my personal enjoyment special. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one, a literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members have you gotten so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members when it sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, poetry, whatever. I mean, one of my members keeps manga in the classroom. I'm like, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists the manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Percival. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I want to ask you to join, but would you like to just come by and maybe have a cool scene and watch one of the characters die? Well, I guess I have no reason for it. Besides, how could I ever see someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, sure, I could guess me check it out. I'm like mixing them up because I'm trying to fly through. Awesome, you're really sweet, Percival. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for some materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and resist to my style. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs the section of the blah blah blah. Monica full energy swings to open the classroom door. You okay, Monica? I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill in the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Percival. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude. His name is apparent. Natsuki is one I don't recognize. His spell figure makes me think she's first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears more comfortable. Comparably more mature and intimidated, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's nice to meet you, both of you. So I ran a Percival in the classroom and you decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. And it crashed again. Okay, we're gonna launch it again because we know it works. And I think the crashing is part of the game. Okay, I just gotta make sure that it's picking it up. That OBS is picking up the game. Okay, Yuri's back. So we got that to look forward to. Sayori's not here. And new game is here. So that's 2 out of 3 things. So, yeah, let's keep going, I guess. Because apparently this is part of the game. It's an ordinary school day like any other mornings. They're usually the worst. I have to tell myself, but I have no. Okay, we can press the skip button. Are you here? It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well, but we never talked. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, way out of my league. So having her smile and feeling a general little. Why did you come here anyway? Oh, I got some supplies. Trash maker here? Or marker? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah, to be honest, I can't say no to politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Ah. Oh, the literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that's boring, but whatever they want to come, sure. I mean, one of my members likes manga. Yeah, it's a girl. I mean, you know, whatever. Manga's literature. Hey, Percival, want to come stop by? I can. Yeah, just come on by. It'd be great. I have no reason to freeze, besides talking to Percy and Monica. Sure, check it out. Awesome, you're really sweet, Percival. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll go look for materials after you're more important. And then the day I sold my soul to Monica. A section of school I rarely visit. When I go for it, she swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Percival. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri appears more comfortably and mature and timid, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's nice to meet. It's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Percival in a classroom, and he decided to come and check out the other club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance so I can make cupcakes? Sorry, I didn't forget that, I just ran into him. In that case, I should make looks, you're right. Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Percival? The girls have a few desks arranged at a 4-room table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but what makes you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially on something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really glow and graduate, right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all are interested in the goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these two. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in each front of us. You keep the tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, blah 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 blah. Good book. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. No, I'm not. Fuck you. Until Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Percival, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader then, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke about seeing. Thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. My favorite are like novels that are fantasy and craftsmanship, and I like foreign worlds, impressive. She seemed reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious that the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination, completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to on a minimal level. That's right, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. I'd expect something like that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Like, oh my god. And give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you say, why do you care? Like, oh my god. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Jeez. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. They all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share one with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I just decided to take on the responsibility of Vice President after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Percival? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come up with my time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... The girl exchanges glances between Monika and turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Percival. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been really trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Percival? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Percival, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Wink. That's actually... I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. A wink. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. First of all, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the exciting welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I report to the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I guess. Ah! Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I hurt. That... Ah. Oh God, that was so foreshadowing. I want things to go back to the way they were. I gotta pick them still. It's a lot easier now that there's only 2 girls. A deep breath. You know, I knew this game was going to be dark, but I didn't know it was going to be like a horror game. I'm not usually good at horror games. And it's not like I scream a lot or anything either, so I've never really wanted to like record myself playing a horror game. It's just like I just need like a moment. So we're just gonna take a moment here. I think the viewers need one too. You guys at home, you guys need one. Just to catch our breaths. Hi again, Percival. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Percival. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into a literature club that you're not... A literature club that you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like, he doesn't have any slack. You already had to be dragged in here by Monica. I don't know if you plan on to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back down in her seat. I'm sorry, Percival. We'll make sure to put you first, okay? Also, I noticed that the room is tilted. I don't know if it's always been like that, but it's definitely tilted. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really see no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, you're right. I want to try and be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Your gracious in the back walls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this the girl who accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I think the room's back to normal, so I was right, the room was tilted. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the group. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! She never put my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't really admit you're really into it, and they'll tell you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Like, oh my god, besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious to pull out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the shelves. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know how you feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parafight Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the glass door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Percival, considering this is a lesson straight from the don't judge a book. In fact, let's see, he pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls in the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoved the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful, sky-high, strikingly animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Yeah? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly be sitting this close to her either. Not I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, with much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of it since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like, I could never get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't gone into that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Eric, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Most one's friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. I love that, to an extent. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica is kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can't I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly Natsuki glances straight into me. Hey. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches her bag, pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tastes the wrapper. I told you not to give... She didn't finish her sentence before start stuffing it in her mouth. Don't worry, Percival. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I keep a snack in my bag for her. Oh, that's why I keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? So every once in a while, she just goes nuts. Alright, so before we get to poem sharing, I think we're going to stop the episode here. It's been a bit more of an orderly affair than previous episodes, but I feel like that's not going to last. Anyway, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!